So what would happen if the same story, same character is being portrayed by two different actors, and is being the same story is being displayed or being adapted by two different directors. So we're gonna talk about the two films. The one Purple Noon, released in 1916, starring the one of the most famous cast, Alain Delon in it, and then we're gonna talk about the latest version of that same film, and that stars Matt Damon and Jude Law in it. And the name of the movie is The Talented Mr. Ripley. Both are adapted from the same novel by Patricia Talented Mr. Ripley. So if you look at both character, if you look at the character of Alan Delon, Mr. Ripley, Tom Ripley, Alan Delon is naturally charismatic guy. He plays his screen presence and everything. You see him on the screen, and you know there is some glamour to that person, and that person is very elegant, and he's naturally magnetic and charismatic, and everything surrounding him feel beautiful, and he carries some sort of mystery in that character. So there is some sort of mystery, you can say that, in that character. But if you look at the same character, that Tom Ripley guy that is being portrayed by our Matt Damon. If you look at that character is insecure. He has his insecurities, and everything. He is curious. He shows more emotions. And if you look at the Alan Delon version, that guy enters the room, you know he belongs there. He grabs the attention of that room. But if you look at the character of Matt Damon, he has some sort of, you can say he's more like human like us. We feel resonate with him because he shows emotions, how he is just like us. And if you look at the Alan Delon version of the same character, that's mystery, that glamour that he carries in that film. So you know there is something to that guy that he is bringing, and he's only carrying that movie on his shoulders because that is the main center point and the main lead of that film. But here in the Mr. Talented Mr. Ripley, there are two characters. Jude Law play an excellent role, his character and everything, and then Matt Damon is also there. So there are two charismatic people, two main leads. I will say it, that they are there in this Talented Mr. Ripley that I wanted to say. And then if you look at the glamour of Europe in both the films, that has been portrayed very beautifully. I really love that aesthetic of Italy and Rome, and beaches, yachts, and jazz and music and everything. That was excellent. But the jazz music, that Tue Fella Americano, that jazz music, I really love that. That was in Talented Mr. Ripley, Matt Damon version of that. So I really like that music sort of thing that was there. And the Europe version and Europe glamour and everything, that was fascinating and excellent in both the films. And what else we can talk about? We can talk about the pacing of the film. The Matt Damon version is much slower, and it takes its time, it develops its character, and the character depth is there, you feel that. But if you look at the Alan Delon version of the same Tom Ripley and every Purple Noon, and that is much faster paced than the Matt Damon version, and it's more thriller and more fun, and it's let things to be it's let things to the imagination of the audience. The audience has to imagine a lot of things, and they have to make up things, and that let it audience be engaged in the film, that you imagine some sort of thing. You are not spoon-feeded everything about the film. So that's there in that film. And in the Matt Damon version, it's take time. It's build that psychology, and that when you look at the character of Matt Damon, you feel that what are his motives are, and you feel resonate with him. You uh, feel sympathy for him, empathy with him. You know why he is feeling jealousy. He is showing his jealousy, envy, and everything. So you understand him much more better, and that's what I take from that Matt Damon version of the film. And every actor in both the film, and every cast crew has done excellent work in both the film. And if you have to ask me advice, which version should you watch, so I would say that if you are looking for a much faster paced movie, and you should go with the Alan Delon, because that walk scene in the marquee when he is carrying his coat, and that scene is so excellent and it's so magnetic, and you know, yeah, that guy has some sort of aura surrounding him. Alan Delon carry that film on his shoulder. I really love that walk scene and everything, cinematography, and that much mystery and glamour is there. But if you want a slow-paced, psychological-based film, then I would suggest that you should go with the Matt Damon version. That is slow-paced, but there is much more character depth in that film. So I would really recommend that version if you like that. So that was all my analysis on both the characters that I really like, and I watched both the movies. So that was all my take. So I really enjoy both the films, and I will see you guys in the next video. That was all from my side. Till then, goodbye.